Imagine waking up to discover your money is no longer worth anything. Dollar accounts appear frozen in your banking app. The balance is there, but you can't move it. The greenbacks you kept in an envelope are now paper with historic images of presidents and symbols that no longer mean anything. On television, a tense-voiced newscaster repeats the news of the century. The dollar has disappeared. It's not accepted in stores. It can't be settled in banks. Your first thought is practical. How do I pay the rent? What do I say to my boss who invoices exports in dollars? What will your family who receives remittances do? The panic is silent for the first few minutes, then explodes. Phone lines jam. WhatsApp groups fill with contradictory messages. Someone writes, "They say everything will be over in a few hours." Another replies, "No, this is final." The scenario: sudden disappearance, the day the clock stopped. At 6 a.m. New York time, electronic markets receive orders, but there are no prices. Screens display dashes and dashes. At 7:30 a.m., ATMs reject dollar withdrawals. Transaction not available. At 9 a.m., currency exchanges close their shutters with makeshift signs. Information only, not operating today. In parallel, financial messaging systems and clearinghouses report that they cannot settle dollar-denominated transactions. This isn't a technical detail, it's the heart of money trafficking. If it's not settled, it's not delivered. If it's not delivered, there's no trade. If there's no trade, supply chains are immediately strained. People are asking, what about my savings? What about my salaries? What about my bills? The answers, for now, are silence. Chapter 3. Immediate effects. First 24 hours. Hours 1 to 6. The shock of disbelief. The first reaction is psychological, denial. People assume it's a temporary glitch. Some businesses accept banknotes out of inertia until suppliers refuse to accept them. Emergency barters begin, fuel for food, medicine for local cash. What was marginal yesterday seems rational today. Hours 6 to 12. The closing of floodgates. Banks in the United States and much of the world close preemptively or limit operations. Governments announce that they are assessing the situation and call for calm. Stock exchanges in Europe and Asia suspend trading in companies with critical exposure to the dollar. Airlines report they cannot pay for fuel at international terminals. Some flights are cancelled due to lack of settlement. It's not that the plane doesn't exist, it's that it can't move without a cash hose that no longer flows. 12 to 6 p.m. The physical market shrinks. Signs appear. Only local currency or internal transfers accepted. But businesses that import essential goods, pharmacies, supermarkets, gas stations rely on global suppliers who in turn depend on the dollar. Even if there is stock, replenishment is uncertain. Hours 6 to 12. Currency, price, and time become misaligned. People rush to buy things they consider valuable. Non-perishable food, water, batteries, gas. Where it exists, investment gold disappears. Online offers of goods are emerging in exchange for crypto assets, gift cards, or alternative currencies. Price is no longer a number, it's a negotiation. So, what would happen if the dollar disappeared tomorrow? The world would enter the greatest financial crisis in modern history. But it could also open the door to a more balanced and decentralized system. Now tell me, what currency do you think would dominate the world if the dollar ceased to exist? The euro, the yuan, gold, or Bitcoin? Leave it in the comments and subscribe, because in the next video we'll explore how close we are to that scenario today.